This Halloween, party with your favorite monsters during Halloween Horror Nights.
What's up, everybody? Welcome into the fog, man. Brighter than normal when I do these shows, but we had breaking news from Halloween Horror Nights, man. This is Into the Fog. I am Wolfman Rob. We got to talk about, man. We can talk about our thoughts, what I'm thinking. I got 3 ideas from what I've seen in that video, maybe a little bit more. I want to hear what you're thinking in the comments before as well. But let's go ahead and jump into it, man. I'm so excited. I'm talking over myself, man. All right, let's go. let's show this video, man. So on Twitter, they announced it's not on their YouTube. It's on their Facebook. It's on their Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. So let's watch this, man. Let's see what we got going on here, and just listen to the video first. Then we'll go back and kind of see if we can catch anything. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, man. So obviously not much more than a static video, which they've done these static videos before, right? And like, this is nothing fully new to them by any means. They've done these videos before. We always got to sit here and kind of guess what we're getting into and all that stuff, man. So I don't know what visual clues you may have picked up on there, but for me, when I first heard this, saw this announcement, everything, first thing I heard was the classic, right? For Friday the 13th. And Friday the 13th is rumored to be an IP at this year's event. And we do have a Friday the 13th coming up. As the recording of this, about 16 days from now. So maybe they're teasing us. Seems early for a tease, but at the same time, they do like to tease us over there, man. Those Halloween Horror Nights folks like to give us a good tease. So that's what I'm picking up on. That's what I'm hearing. And that's my first thought, is like Friday the 13th. I am hearing that. That's an IP that's been discussed and rumored. That's one thing. Another thing that has been brought up from this static video that I didn't fully catch on, but I've got it from going back in my mind from watching these movies, is Terrifier. Terrifier is mentioned as a rumored IP for this year's event as well. And there is a scene in Terrifier 2, and I apologize, I'm not the Terrifier knowledge base. I like know Art the Clown and Sienna, I think her last name's Shaw. I know those two, and other than that, I don't know the rest of the characters. I apologize, I don't know their names well enough. I haven't watched that many times. But there's a scene with a staticky TV interview of a sole survivor from the first movie. I guess spoilers for Terrifier 1, sorry. But there's a staticky TV interview going on with somebody from there. So, that's a connection as well to that. My third thought with this was another IP that's rumored to be returning at this year's event, Poltergeist. Poltergeist is a very classic, scene. If you've seen Poltergeist, static TV, the hands pop up, they're here, all that stuff. That's a rumor, man. So there's all kinds of rumors floating around. There's the 3 things that entered my mind. First, Friday the 13th, then Terrifier from what I've seen other people talking about, and then Poltergeist entered my mind because of that static TV and, of course, the rumors involving that as well. And then a mutual of mine on Twitter, X, I'm going to mess up their name, so I'm not going to say it, but it's a mutual. Giving you props where I give you props, man. That I don't even know if they watch this, so I'm probably just talking to nobody here. But they mentioned how it's interesting that the static could fit so many rumored IPs. And I haven't seen the spec maps or anything. I don't look into those. But I know the rumors of the ones I just mentioned there, and there's a rumor of a WWE house being there as well. And there's a staticky entrance noise for CM Punk, but that's not CM Punk, but for the Wyatt family, the Wyatt Six, the Bray Wyatt Funhouse, Firefly Funhouse, all that stuff. There's a staticky thing that always happens with them and their noise when they enter the ring and all that stuff. So there's very much possibilities and all that stuff. Look back into this real quick, and let's see if I can stop it, because there is writing in here, and we just got to see if I'm smart enough to stop it in time here. So let's see. Like, you can see that there's something written back there. Like, you can see it, and it's just a matter of, can I should probably pause the video while doing this. That'd be smart. All right, let's see. Can I pick it up? There is writing in here. You got to be very careful. And I don't have the patience or abilities to do stuff like this, but I'm kind of doing it. So, hey, go me. You can do anything you set your mind to, man. Believe in yourself. Trust yourself. This is riveting stuff. Like, you can see there's something written there, right? Like, there's clearly something written there. See, can I get it? Can I get it? Riveting stuff, man. But that's what we do, man. This is how much of fiends we are for Halloween Horror Nights information. Is we just scour through these things like this. There you go. See, there's something written there. That looks like horror. So let's keep going. Obviously, Halloween Horror Nights would be too easy. And plus, it looked like it was at the end there. So up, 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 up. Now, let's see. Let's see. Can we get it? Can we get it? Riveting entertainment, man. It's there. It's coming in clear too, a little bit, like super clear, but it's getting there. I'm probably up, 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 up. See, that was horror. There you go. I did it. All right. So, live the horror. Live the horror. I don't think that. Live the horror. Live the horror. Okay, live the horror. So, that does not translate, I don't think, to Terrifier in any ways. I mean, let's Google, man. That's what we're doing here, man. And we're learning things together. So let's see. Live the horror. Terrifier. Terrifier. No, nothing pops up with that. All right. Live the horror. Friday the 13th. Now, the interesting thing with Friday the 13th and Live the Horror is Friday the 13th is an actual fear for people. Live the Horror. Friday the 13th. Live the Horror. No. Okay. But yeah, there's a fear of Friday the 13th and superstitions. That's the thing. I think it's paradecaphobia or however you want to pronounce it. But that's a thing out there. So Live the Horror sounds a lot like Ride the Rides, right? Ride the movies. Ride the rides, idiot. Ride the movies. Live the Horror, much better tagline than freaking Never Go Alone, by the way. So I hope that's the tagline for the event, even though we've got merch already saying Never Go Alone. Live the Horror, I like that more. That's where we're at, man. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments. That's interesting stuff. That's good, fun stuff right there, man. Look at that. We did some investigative work. We did some good kind of things going on there, man. So fun times, man. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments. That's going to do it for this Into the Fog breaking news. More to come later. Speaking of Friday the 13th, actually, I've already recorded it, but it'll be releasing on Friday the 13th. I have the history of Jason Voorhees in the Friday the 13th franchise at Halloween Horror Nights. I have that video already recorded. I'm going to release that on Friday the 13th. So 16 days, if my math is correct from now, just because it makes sense to do that. But if the house gets announced before then, we're going to be talking about, man, we're going to talk about anything that gets announced before then. But that's going to do it for this week's episode. This breaking news. Thank you for tuning into the Fog. We'll be back with more. Whoa, one more thing. Credit scene, if you will. And credit scene for this. Post-credits. There's something else I just noticed, which is pretty interesting as well. Let me share the screen again. This was posted, if you can see. I might have to zoom in a little bit here. Let me see if I can do a better screen. I don't know if you can see it. This one? No? This one? Nope. That's smaller away. Nope. No, that's too much me. All right. Anyways, we're wasting time here. This was posted at 12:34. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit there for you. So you can see right there. You see it's the Halloween Horror Nights post, Halloween Horror Nights Orlando. 12:34 is when this was posted, which is interesting because this year's event at Orlando is HHN 34. So they're playing the game they played last year with us when they're posting things with a timestamp of 33 at the end, because our last year was HHN 33, man. Long credit scene here, but that was something else I just noticed as well, doing some research into this. It's It's fun stuff, man. So we're going to be on the lookout for things to be posted around 34. It seems just like that we did last year with the 33, man. But that's it. See you next time in the Falcon.